Hi everyone and welcome back to another YouTube video. So for today's activity we're going to build a marble slide. Okay, so let's get started. Alright, so for today's activity we're going to need a cardboard, a rule, craft sticks, we need paper cups, we need clear tapes, duct tape, we need a scissor, and of course we're going to need our Play-Doh. Okay, so let's get started. Alright guys, so the first step is to take your first cup and using your rule measure this cup to 1 inch right here. So here is where you need to cut your first cup. So let's cut this. If you need help to cut your cup, you can ask your parents or any adult to help you to cut your cup. So we have our first cup right here. So remember, this needs to be a 1 inch. For the second cup needs to have a size of 2 inch. So if we measure this, we need to cut this cup right on top of the blue line right here. So let's cut it. The reason why we're choosing paper cup for this activity is because it's more easy to cup. So if you're using plastic cups, it's going to be a little harder. So paper cup is better, it's easy to cut. Okay, so now we already have the first two cups, the 1 inch cup and 2 inch high cups. So now let's tape this inside our box. Using your clear tape, let's tape it. So you can start by taping your cup right on this side, so that way you have the other space for the other cups that you're gonna need later on. So let's put tape here, tape it. Make sure you put the tape on the side of the cup so it can stay firm, because the purpose is that we don't want the cups to move around, so that's why we need to put the tape on the four side of the cups. So we're going to have something like this. Okay, now let's take the second cup, but in order to tape the second cup, you need to keep in mind that they need to have a distance between each other. So for that, we're going to need our popsicle stick. Alright, so a popsicle stick, let's measure the length. So the popsicle stick is around 4.5 inch. So that's the length we're going to need to separate our cups. So taking the marble with the craft stick, just place it like that, just to give you an idea where the second cup is going to be. Okay, so this your second cup is going to be around that place. So again, let's repeat the step. Using your clear tape, let's tape this second cup. Alright, so this is how we're going to create the curvy shape for our marble slide. Okay, so take your Play-Doh, trying to mold this Play-Doh just like that. All right, so take your crab stick and just place the crab stick inside your Play-Doh. Close the Play-Doh around the crab stick, and now let's start to create the little curvy shape for the slide. Okay, use your finger just like this. To create this curvy shape. All right, so we need to have something like this, so the marble can travel inside this. All right, so you need to repeat this step several times to create the slide. All right, so let's continue to work with the next slide. For this, we're going to need 2 cups because this is 4-inch and 4-inch, which both equal to 8-inch tall. Okay, so let's put the duct tape around them to make this the next tower for our slide. Okay, so it's going to look something like this. Okay, so for this one, let's use our crab stick to see where we're going to tape this cup. Okay, so should be around here. Okay, all right, so that's going to be where we're going to tape our next cup. So let's tape it. So now let's continue to work to place our Play-Doh. All right, so let's start to mold this. We're repeating the same steps that we did before. Okay, we're molding the Play-Doh, and then we're going to place the crab stick behind this so it can stay more stable. All right, so after we've done that, we're just gonna place it between these 2 cups. All right, now that we place our next slide, it's good to try if this slide work. So use your marble. All right, let's test it out. All right, so if you see something like that, make sure to work and fix wherever the marble is going out. Okay, so carefully. Okay, so if you see the marble jump from out here, so that means that we need to raise this a little more higher. Okay, because the purpose is to create a nice slide for our marble. So let's raise this a little more up. If you have extra Play-Doh, use that as well to help you to fix the side of your slide. Alright, so let's test it again. Alright, it worked. You see? Alright, so let's repeat. Let's go higher. Okay, let's take the other cups. For this one, we're going to need 2 cups, and we need to cut the other one to 2 more inch, okay, to make it 10-inch tall. All right, so let's cut it and then put duct tape around the cup. All right. All right, so far this is how our slide look like. Okay, so this is the last cup tower that we're going to use. This I taped 3 cups together because this equal to 12-inch tall, and that is going to go right here in the middle. Okay, so maybe measure this with our crab stick. Well, that's the perfect place to tape it. All right, so let's tape it and then work with our Play-Doh to create a little curvy shape to complete our final marble slide. All right, so let's do it. All right, guys, so this is how our marble slide look like. All right, so now let's test it out. All right, it worked. Let's try this again. All right, so that's how it should look like. All right. All right, so this is the end for this video. I hope you guys like it, and do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, and like the video. So take care and see you in the next video. Bye.